This isn't just any haunted house, this is Lakeside Amusement Park, abandoned for decades, left to rot. Nature's reclaimed it, twisting metal and vines into a spooky masterpiece. 24 hours here, a true test of survival, not for the faint of heart.
The gate creaked open, a warning groan. My backpack felt heavy with supplies, water, food, first aid. Silence hung thick in the air, broken only by the wind rustling through dead leaves. Eerie, yet strangely peaceful. This place had a story to tell, and I was here to listen. I walked down Main Street, USA. Empty cotton candy stands. A rusted-out popcorn machine. I could almost hear the echoes of laughter. The screams from the roller coaster. Now just the whisper of the wind. A shiver ran down my spine. Was I alone? The carousel? Horses frozen mid-gallop, their painted eyes seemed to follow me. I swore I heard music, faint and distorted. A lullaby turned sinister. I got out of there fast. This place played tricks on your mind. Hour 6, shadows lengthen, fears rise. The sun dipped below the tree line. Shadows stretched, twisting familiar shapes into menacing figures. I found shelter in an old gift shop, boarded up windows, dusty shelves of forgotten souvenirs. The air grew colder. I felt a presence watching me. Hour 9, darkness falls, the park awakens. Nightfall. The park came alive, not with people but with sounds. Creaks, groans, whispers on the wind. My flashlight beam danced across the darkness, revealing nothing but shadows. I felt a primal fear grip me, the fear of the unknown. Hour 12 midnight in the Funhouse mirror maze. The air was thick with anticipation and a hint of fear. The silence was almost deafening, broken only by the occasional creak of the old wooden floor beneath my feet. A dare I set myself. A challenge to test my courage and resolve. The idea seemed thrilling in the light of day, but now, under the cloak of night, it felt like a test of my very sanity. Enter the Funhouse mirror maze at midnight. Twisted reflections mocked me. Each step I took was met with a distorted version of myself, laughing silently, their eyes filled with a sinister gleam. The mirrors seemed to close in on me, warping reality. Dead ends seemed to appear out of nowhere. I felt lost, disoriented. Panic welled up. I had to escape. Every turn led to another reflection, another dead end. The walls of mirrors felt like they were closing in, trapping me in a never-ending labyrinth. Finally, I stumbled out, gasping for air. The cool night breeze hit my face, a stark contrast to the stifling atmosphere inside. I had made it out, but the experience left a mark. The maze was more than just a physical challenge, it was a journey into the depths of my own fears and insecurities. As I looked back at the maze, I realized it was a reflection of life's challenges. Sometimes we find ourselves lost, facing dead ends and feeling overwhelmed. But with perseverance and courage, we can find our way out, stronger and wiser. The dawn was breaking, casting a new light on the funhouse. It was no longer a place of fear, but a symbol of triumph. I had faced the maze and emerged victorious, ready to take on whatever life had in store. Hour 18. Dawn breaks, but not the tension. Dawn. A sliver of light on the horizon. Relief washed over me. But the park wasn't done yet. The silence felt heavier, more oppressive. Every rustle of leaves sounded like footsteps. Every shadow a lurking figure. Hour 21. The Ferris wheel beckons. As the day transitions into night, the Ferris wheel stands as a beacon, its lights flickering to life, casting a mesmerizing glow against the twilight sky. The Ferris wheel loomed in the distance, a silent sentinel of the amusement park. Its once vibrant colors now faded. It stood as a testament to the passage of time, a relic of joy and laughter that once filled the air. A skeletal giant against the sky, its rusted frame creaked with the whispers of forgotten memories. The Ferris wheel, though weathered and worn, still held an air of majesty, a reminder of the countless stories it had witnessed. Something drew me to it, an inexplicable pull that I couldn't resist. As I walked towards the Ferris wheel, I felt a mix of anticipation and nostalgia. Each step brought me closer to the echoes of the past, to the laughter and joy that once resonated here. I climbed into a rusty cabin, the metal cold and unyielding beneath my fingers. The cabin swayed gently as I settled in, a reminder of the countless rides it had given, the countless dreams it had carried to the skies. The view from the top was breathtaking. As the Ferris wheel slowly ascended, the world below unfolded in a panorama of beauty and serenity. The sprawling amusement park, now silent and still, stretched out beneath me, a canvas painted with memories. The entire park spread out below me, bathed in the golden light of the setting sun. The warm hues of the sunset cast a magical glow over the landscape, transforming the abandoned rides and empty pathways into a scene of ethereal beauty. For a moment, I felt a sense of peace. High above the ground, with the world at my feet, I was enveloped in a tranquility that seemed to transcend time. The Ferris wheel, with its gentle rotation, offered a brief escape from reality, a moment of reflection and calm amidst the chaos of life. The lights of the Ferris wheel flickered on, one by one, illuminating the night with a soft, inviting glow. It was as if the Ferris wheel was coming to life, awakening from its slumber to share its stories once more. I could almost hear the echoes of laughter, the excited chatter of children and the joyful exclamations of those who had once ridden this giant wheel. The Ferris wheel had been a source of happiness, a place where dreams took flight and worries were left behind. The reflection of the Ferris wheel in a nearby puddle shimmered, creating a mirror image that seemed to blur the lines between reality and memory. It was a poignant reminder of the passage of time, of the fleeting nature of moments that we hold dear. As the Ferris wheel slowly came to a stop, I stepped off, carrying with me a sense of reverence for this magnificent structure. It was more than just a ride. It was a keeper of stories, a guardian of memories, and a symbol of the enduring spirit of joy and wonder. The Ferris wheel stood silhouetted against the night sky, stars twinkling above it like a crown of diamonds. It was a sight to behold, a moment of pure magic that would stay with me forever. The Ferris wheel beckons, and I know I will return, drawn once more to its timeless allure. Hour 24. Escape from silence. The gate creaked shut behind me. Back to the world of noise and light. I had survived. Lakeside Amusement Park, though silent, had spoken to me. It had tested me, pushed me to my limits, and I had emerged stronger. Lessons from the park. Facing fears, finding strength. This journey began with a simple idea: to explore an abandoned theme park. Little did I know it would turn into a profound lesson about fear and resilience. 24 hours in an abandoned theme park. The eerie silence, the rusted rides, and the overgrown pathways created an atmosphere that was both haunting and captivating. Each step I took was filled with a mix of curiosity and trepidation, an experience I'll never forget. As I wandered through the desolate park, memories of laughter and joy that once filled the air seemed like distant echoes. The contrast between the past and the present was stark, and it made me reflect deeply on the passage of time, an experience I'll never forget. The broken attractions and empty pathways were a testament to the impermanence of all things. It was a reminder that everything, no matter how grand, eventually fades away. But within this decay, I found a strange beauty and a sense of peace. I learned that fear is a powerful motivator. Walking through the shadows of the empty thrill rides, I felt a surge of anxiety. The fear of the unknown, the fear of what might be lurking in the dark corners was overwhelming. But it was this very fear that pushed me to keep going. It can paralyze you, or it can drive you. In those moments of intense fear, I had a choice to make. I could either let the fear consume me, or I could use it as a driving force to move forward. I chose the latter, and with each step I felt a growing sense of determination. I chose to face my fears head-on. Confronting my fears in this abandoned theme park was not just about the physical act of exploring. It was about challenging my own limitations and pushing beyond my comfort zone. It was about proving to myself that I was capable of more than I ever imagined, and in doing so I discovered a strength I never knew I had. This strength was not just physical, but emotional and mental as well. It was the strength to face challenges, to embrace the unknown, and to find beauty in the most unexpected places. This journey through the abandoned theme park was more than just an adventure. It was a transformative experience that taught me the true meaning of courage and resilience.